what is your relationship now with Ralph Casanova? Is this at the point where he took over Dynasty and was trying to move forward and kind of push the rock out there? Because, you know, Charlie Uprock threw that jam, but it seemed like after that, Ralph was the one that really went hard.
Well, Ralph went
Recruiting,
hard
taking
because
people-
he can do that. He was out there, not as much as I was, but Ralph was out there. You know, he was doing his thing.
Well, I'm talking more in the 90s.
Yeah.
Because you said in the early days you had a different relationship with him.
Right. I didn't
And
see
then-
him at all.
And then in the 90s, now you go to this jam and you
Right.
see him there.
Right.
When was the point where he took Dynasty and decided to move forward with it and really push the rock?
He got in touch with me, and I don't know how he does it. He gets in touch with everybody. I don't even know how he got in touch with me. He found out where I was. He came to my house, and he was like, I heard what happened with you and Charlie Uprock. And I was like, yeah, you know, it's only right. He was, you know what, whatever. EOD, you know what? Let's give me permission to run the Dynasty, and I'm going to bring it back out. I said, yo, you fucking kidding me, bro? Nobody's dancing no more like that. Everybody's not doing that no more, bro. Exactly what I told him. I said, yeah, I don't think you're wasting your time. But Ralph was that person that when I got to meet him, like I got to know him, that person that he wants to keep going. Like he wants to, you know, do what he got to do, and he'll just do it. Like he didn't care. And he was going out there. He was going to the Bronx, dancing against everybody. And I was looking at videos like, wow, this nigga is really, you know, wants to do this thing with the Uprock. And then I got in touch with him. I says, come back to my house. He came to the house. Listen, you know what, bro? Dynasty is mine. Nobody can say nothing about, because anybody behind the group of Dynasty does not want to be bothered with it. You know what I said? Nobody in Dynasty does not want to be bothered with the dancing or the group anymore. Now I am involved. So I'm taking like I'm the leader. It's my group.
Okay.
Dynasty is me. So Ralph came up to me and said, I want to do the Dynasty thing. I want to blow it up. And, you know, I want to do the Dynasty. I know Carlos. I said, you know what, Ralph? Do it. If you can get it to this level, which we never got back then and we never got no recognition from, and if you can do that, I'm all for it. I got your back 100%. I'm down with you all the way. And it's been like that since he started. I'm still here with him right now.
Yeah. So he went on, he was going from jam to jam, really repping the rock at a time where the break-in was ruling, dominating NYC.
Correct.
But at the same time, you're not 100% there with him physically.
Right.
You're doing your own thing in life.
I'm supporting him, but I'm doing my own thing.
in life.
Right.
So throughout those years of him doing this and doing that, what was the time for you that you said, like, oh shit, this is really back for real?
I have to do my thing.
this is
I have
back
to
for
get
real.
back into shape and do my thing.
When was that moment for you?
That was maybe
Like, because you know him and you're friends with him, so he's updating you.
maybe 5 years ago.
Okay, that recent.
About 5, 6 years ago when he was doing those dollar jams.
Yeah. What made you, because, you know, I remember when I was coming up, I used to watch King Uprock DVD, certain other things that was on tape, other clips, and you always saw Danny Boy, the name, Danny Boy, clips of you, Danny Boy. But I never used to physically see you. What was you just not interested in? Actually, was you just cool with, okay, he's doing it, I'm living my life?
No, it was more, it's just different. It's not like before, you used to go to the parks and dance. And this here, with the Uprock that's going on now, it's more showing and proving.
Okay.
And teaching and showing and letting these guys know where it really came from and who was really out there doing their thing. And you know, and I told you earlier, I don't do interviews, and this is my second interview. Like I don't even like talking. I'm the person that's in the background. If there's an Uprock contest or whatever, I'm the one in the background watching everybody and seeing who's getting the crowd, who's better, and I'm that dude that goes and I want to challenge him. See, a lot of people don't, you know, they haven't seen me really dance.
Yeah.
When I really started dancing, I had a stent put in my heart. So I couldn't really get busy like I wanted to.
Yeah.
And I was dancing at the time, but not as much. And not only that, I don't want nobody to take my steps. I don't want nobody to dance like me. I want to teach you, or you can learn, but do it your way. I'm gonna show you how to do it my way, but do it a different way. You know what I'm saying? And be on beat, and do the jerking, not the 1-2 step.
Yeah.
The 1-2 step, I saw that in the Bronx. They were doing that 1-2 step, and I was like, okay, they can stick to that 1-2. Busher, we're gonna stick to the jerking, and that's exactly how it stood, just like that.
Yeah.
They were just doing the 1-2. They wasn't jerking. They were that 1-2 and that 1-2, that 1-2, like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was not bang going to the beat with the jerks, which looks more classier, and it looks more noticeable. You know what I'm saying? That 1-2 is.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to down the 1-2 thing. That everybody got their own dancing, but 1-2. If somebody dancing against me and they doing the jerk, the 1-2 step, I'm gonna burn them. Because I already know how they do their 1-2s already. And then by the time they get to that 1-2 and they're coming down, I'm already in my jerk move. I'm already doing something to you already. I'm just letting you guys know out there that 1-2, I can get you.
That 1-2 need to add a bit of 3-4 to it.
Yeah, puts a little bit more into it.
So, what was the first jam when you came back? And how was that for you to be now? It's almost like it's 77 for you again. You're seeing some of your old comrades. I mean, they weren't your comrades, but your peers from back then. You're bumping into, you're seeing Duz again, you're seeing Noel again, you're seeing these people, you're seeing people that maybe that haven't seen for 15 years, 20 years. What was the first one you came back, and how did that make you feel to see that some of this was still here?
When Ralph did the interview with Cuz from Touch of Rock.
Okay.
Cuz, I keep contacting with him now also, but he's just doing his own thing like me. When I seen him do his interview, and he started talking about it, that's when I started getting flashbacks, because Cuz was there with me.
Yeah.
I never went against Touch of Rock with Cuz, but he was there when I was dancing. Cuz bit my style of the hats, because nobody used to wear a hat the way I used to have it. So I should, regular hat like yours, but I should cuff in the top and make it like a crown. And Cuz started doing that. So shout out to Cuz. What's up, Cuz? When I saw him doing an interview with Ralph Casanova, and I was like, oh shit. And then he started talking about me. Because Danny Boy did this, and Danny Boy burned that one. Yeah, I remember Danny Boy. He used to come in with I used to have my pants rolled up on one side only, and then the hat, and then the girls and this and that. And I was like, oh shit, so he remembers. And then he started dancing a little bit. I was like, wow, he can do it. I can do it. And then I started doing little things on YouTube that you can see I did in the house.
Yeah.
That's when I was like getting back into the style again. I was a little heavier because,
time passed,
I went away for a little while, and I was a lot bigger at that time when it started coming out again. So, I was a little too tight, but I still had the moves to, to do the jerking.
How did it make you feel to go to a jam again, to listen to that music again?
Beautiful. Great. Happy. Flashbacks. To see people that I haven't seen in for years. Ralph, I gotta thank Ralph for that. People that I haven't seen, like Crazy Rob. I haven't seen him in a long time until he started doing his thing when Rob was coming around again. There's a lot of them that I haven't seen, and when we see each other, it's a cool thing. It's cool. And we never went against Touch of Rock, and you can see some videos that I'm dancing against Duz and goofing around with him.
Played around.
But it never happened for some reason. But as far as friendship, like, it's weird because we're still cool like that. And we're talking something like over 40 years.
That's deep. It's a lot of history
big time.
behind that.
You're talking about 4 decades, man.
Yeah.
That I know these guys that are still that we all still dancing. And still talking about the uprock and the war stories and how this happened and how that happened. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling, bro. For real.
Nice. I'm happy to hear that because, a lot of y'all put in a lot of work for so many years for this culture. And maybe you guys didn't know in the future this would be what it is.
Right.
So it's kind of like to see y'all come back and see each other and for y'all to meet each other and talk history and reminisce and listen to the music y'all used to listen to is very powerful because it's almost like we get to see y'all bug out
Right.
like your time.
Yeah, but I gotta thank Ralph Casanova for that.
Yeah,
King Uprock.
definitely. We got to definitely
Shout out King
King
Uprock,
Uprock.
man.
Love him or hate him, he played a major role in this culture, pushing it forward.
Yes, he did.
And one day we might do another one because the work that guy did, the long nights, the driving from here to there, donating his time, donating his equipment, is a lot behind the scenes that people don't recognize, has the moving parts to make this happen.
Make it one thing clear that everybody was saying that Ralph was paying me for all this, using my name and going to these events and dancing and getting on videos. Ralph never gave me 1 cent. I never asked him for a penny. Even for this interview, I never asked for no money. If you do right by me, I'll do right by you. That's the bottom line. It's not money thing here. It's all about people to know the story and how to really listen to this music and to dance and do your freestyling and when to burn and when not to burn. It's a big part of the dancing.
And that's where we're going to go right now. So we spoke about the past. You broke down how it was, how it looked, the clubs, the spots, how battles took place, the intensity, the rivalry. Today is a new era. People learn a little different. People go on YouTube. People watch other people. Elder dancers recruit people and teach them their way. When you look at today's rock, how you see it today, what are some things that you like that you're seeing, and what are some things that you feel people need to work on?
Lately, I'll let you guys know, I am a YouTuber. I watch YouTube all day, every day. I'm on top of that. It's right now, a lot of you guys out there are not listening to the music. I see that a lot. You're not burning on the song that you're supposed to burn. You're not jerking on the same beat. You're dancing standing up, burning standing up. I never did that before. All my burns were on spins and jerks. Like I didn't stand there and just, make hand gestures and like I was jerking and making a move, jerk, move. That's what I used to do. And my spin, make a move. Coming down, making a move. You guys really got to learn how to listen to your music. And also, I've been hearing a lot of music out there that are not original uprock jams. Like if I was to dance against somebody and they would put on a song that they know, I would probably lose because that's not even an uprock jam.
When you say uprock jam, what do you consider to be the uprock jams?
Just Begun, Listen to Me, Gotta Get a Nut, Shaft in Africa, Bongo Rock, Yellow Sunshine. You got to get your history of the uprock songs like I do. I know all of them. I danced to all of them. Back then, when I was dancing, to win a contest, you had to dance like 7 songs. It was not you dance 1 song, 2 songs. Okay, no, I danced 7 songs to win the battle with MTC.
Rocky Nelson.
Or Rocky Nelson. I danced 7 songs for that guy. And I won 7 songs. Who danced 7 songs? That's because everybody want to see your style. Everybody want to see your burns. They want to see how you dance to this song. Because it's going to be different. Every song that comes on between you and I dance differently. It's always a different move or a different step to that song. It's not the same jerk or the same beat over and over. I don't do that. This is why I was battling and I was taking everybody out at that time. And I'm going to keep saying it again. Nobody taught me. I learned on my own, going to my mother's house and learning on my own and doing the burns and the jerks, my style. I did freestyle. I didn't like it. I says, I don't like the freestyle dance. I want to jerks and burns. I want to go against somebody. I really want to make them look stupid. That's what my thing. So if I saw you dancing on the floor, you already know how I was. So if you're going to dance against me, you're going to know I'm going to make you look stupid. I'm going to try my best to make it look stupid. And now all this, I never, ever, ever, ever lost a contest. I just want to make this clear because I'm hearing out there that they're saying that I lost contests, that I lost from this guy and that guy. I'm not going to mention any names. You guys know who you are. But you never taught me and you never burned me. Never, ever burned me. I wish you would do that. I wish. I wish you would try it right now.
You heard it. So you said this generation needs to really focus on the music and syncing their music and their jerks and their burns to the music.
It's not so much the history, because everybody has different history in this uprock thing. Yeah. Everybody's saying this. Everybody's saying that. We all got different histories because we was all in different places at the same time.
Yeah.
We was never there. You know what I'm saying?
That's a really good point. You were all at
different
places at the same
Ralph Casanova
time.
was over there. This guy was over here. Manny was over there. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has a different
recollection
of how the uprock started and who was around and who was not around. Yeah. But everybody knows who I am because I'm the one that was taking the chances in the streets dancing to blow up the Dynasty's name. Like Manny, none of them didn't do that. Diana didn't do that. None of the guys that were uprocking. I'm the one that was going out there battling everybody. I battled Clarky, Papo. I could keep going. I battled everybody, and they all lost. None of them took me on. None of them. And I never went against any dynasties. That's even crazier. Like, I never went against Carlos, Black Tony, any of the other guys that were dancing. Like, I didn't dance against them. As you can see, I only mentioned a few guys because that's all that was theirs, Dynasty. There's only a few guys. Yeah. And they were like, oh, we got to get Dynasty. Oh, Dynasty. Like, if we was a big group and there was a lot of us, there was not. There was only a few of us, but we used to just, do our thing. That's what's going on, man. I love that shit, bro. I love it.
So today, say you meet someone, a younger dude, right? Anthony, whatever, we're going to call him Anthony. He says, yo, Danny boy, I want to learn how to rock. How do you build that rocker? What's your method? What do you think are the key things that a rocker needs? How would you create your rocker?
The one is that's most that they should learn are the songs.
The music, number one.
The songs, the words, because that's part of the dissing. Burning, as you want to call it, burning. That's part of the burning. Learning the cymbals, the bass, the highs, the screams, the stabbings. You got to learn your music. It's a little bit of the history. Okay, Danny boy, everybody can say that, blah, 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 blah. But it's really the songs, when and when not to burn. When to do freestyling before you do the burning. It's just, everybody out there, you really got to know your songs. Don't pick songs that I never heard of, because I see on YouTube people dancing to songs I never heard of. You probably can beat me on that because I don't know the song. But if you put an original uprock song on, trust me, I will take you out. No problem. Because you don't know nothing about that. You got to know when to jerk, when not to jerk, when to burn, when to do the jerk, when to do your spins, when to go down, when to come up. Listen to your songs. Listen to the uprock songs. I'm pretty sure they're out there on YouTube. Listen to it.
Go to the rock. If you go to Rock Dances Here on Facebook, pinned at the top is a list of about maybe 100 songs. So if you're struggling with music or you dance to 3 songs and you're tired of dancing to those 3 songs, go on the Rock Dances Here page and there's a long list. And on that list is probably half the songs he's talking about.
There's songs that people don't even know. It's called Sarone 4.
I knew you said. I was just about to say that.
Sarone 4. Everybody's like,
what is it about that song? Because you're not the first person to say that.
Because everybody hears it and it's like a hustle song.
Everyone I've interviewed always says, man, that's Sarone 4. That track, when that track used to come on, it's like
because the bass and the highs on that song, on the breaking part. Okay. Because at the beginning you hear, it's like a hustle. You're dancing and you're hustling. But after that you hear do 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 do, and once you hear that music, and then if you got the right DJ and he's blending it back and forth, man, listen, you're gonna dance your head. You gotta dance to it. Yeah. So at the beginning you see everybody in if you're in the parks, everybody's hanging out, and once I hear the Sarone 4, and everybody's hustling. I'm like, okay, let them get the hustle on. And then when you hear the breaking part, that's when they used to get off the floor, and then all the uprockers used to come in. And then he used to just running back and forth, that Sarone 4.
When it came to you, what was your track? What was the track that if they played that song, ain't no one fucking with Danny Boy?
Well, there's a few of them that people don't even play right now.
Okay.
They don't play as much that I get busy on, but I don't know how to act when it comes to Listen to Me. Once I hear Listen to Me, I zone out into that song. I don't care who's around. I just want to see who am I going to go against. And I feel that way right now. As before you came here, I was listening to it and I was dancing in the mirror. Because that song is...
Still got the soul of a rocker.
Once I hear that song, it's... Because you do the freestyling and you do the burning at the same time. A lot of people don't do freestyle and burn at the same time. I do that. I can do a freestyle and make it drop and do a jerk right into the freestyle. A lot of people don't do that. Listen to your songs out there. I'm telling you, man. You got to listen to your songs. You probably could do something. And learn the jerks, man. You got to learn your jerk.
Speak about the jerk because, right now, I'm going to insert a little bit of my opinion in here. It seems like the jerks are getting watered down. There's a lot of quarter jerks. People not even going halfway down. It seemed like, like you said earlier about just standing up and just doing stuff with your hands.
That's lazy.
How important, like you said it earlier, if you don't jerk to you, you're not a real rocker. You may be a rocker, but you're not, you said not a real rocker. What is the components of a jerk? What makes a jerk, and give people advice on how to work on their jerks? Because for me, what makes a jerk is that pop. On the one, when you pop out,
yeah,
your hip gotta pop.
Yeah. But it's more of the hip. I mean, when I do my jerk, I use more of my feet. I don't use my hip. Okay. Unless you're in front of me and I'm coming towards you that way. And I'm going to come to you. But I'm more with the jerks with my feet, which I was teaching Tiny how to do that, which I'll show you again, Tiny, soon. And I come with my left foot out. I come with my right foot to jerk, and then I come up, and then I jerk with my left foot, and I come up. A lot of people don't do that. You got to be, the bottom line, you got to be original. People want to see that, not that stand-up battle. Like, I find that corny. I'll be honest with you. Like that stand-up battle and people standing there and not moving their feet and not even on the beat. Like, you really, really got to listen to that song, man, and get that jerk going on. That 1, 2, 3 jerk, boom, boom, and you're coming down. Come down to the floor. If you can't, at least come down a little bit more. I was jerking, touching my toes, going down. Every time I was going bang, and I was coming down, and I was touching with my feet like that. I do it sometimes. It depends on the day how I feel on my body.
Exactly.
But on the videos that you see on YouTube, you see when I'm doing in the park, I'm going all the way down. And that was recently, that video. So that means I can still do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's all of, you got to get that jerk, man. The jerking and the burning. Stop copying everybody else's style. Do your own style. Make up your own style. Because I see a lot of people like dancing out there, and they look like they all dance the same, and they're getting it from somebody. You know what I mean? And it's just not cool. So once if I was to dance against somebody that's dancing that I see on the video, I'm gonna burn them, because I already know the moves. You have to come up with your own moves with your own songs, man. You really, really, really gotta listen to the songs.
You hear it.
It's the songs, your burns. Well, actually, it's your song. Listen to your songs. Getting that jerk together, and getting that freestyle in between the songs, and knowing when and when not to burn that person. And not doing it standing straight up. Get that jerk in there. Get a routine, freestyle, do something different. But, you gotta, the bottom line, you gotta get the crowd. I won by crowd decisions all the time, which is very hard to do. It's not like the guy is throwing, like you throwing an uprock jam, and you're throwing a contest, and you go, oh, Danny, well, you won. No, it was not like that. It was, who you think is 001, 00, like that. Who you think, Dynasty? Touch a Rocker. It was like that.
And the crowd made noise and
Yeah, it was
So
crazy.
you really had to win them over back then.
You had to go all out and do your thing.
It was no easy props.
No, not at all. Not at all. Like I said, it was not done on one song. You know, they'll put a song which I you know, one song that I can't stand. It's Gotta Get a Nut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if somebody dance against me, I'm probably gonna lose.
It's mad long. It get boring after a certain time. And then there was that one time where I was dancing to it, and it was like, doom 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 doom. I'm like, what part of the song is this?
Yeah.
Went into that other joint.
Yeah.
I was like, yo.
Like
yeah,
Fire Will Burn You. Like that's one of my favorites.
Osibisa? Yeah, Fire Will Burn.
Fire Will Burn You, because I used to tell the guy, you know, Danny will burn you. I just looked dead in his face. Danny will burn you. You know, and
Nice.
yo, it's you got to know the song. You got to know the words. When to do the freestyle, when not to do the freestyle. When the burning part is coming up, what to do, how to get to that person, and learn your own style.
Yeah.
Don't follow anybody. Learn your own jerk. Learn your own burn.
You heard it. You heard it from you know, the legend Danny Boy himself. In these closing questions I have for you, I know that you know, when you went back and Ralph was doing his thing, you were kind of like, wow. But still, did you ever think it would go where it is today? It's in Japan, it's in Korea, it's in
Hell no.
France, it's in
No.
Colombia,
When Ralph came up to me and said that to me,
Russia, it's in Poland.
and I was like, when he did the dollar jams first, I was like, oh shit, you know, it's getting somewhere, because I'm seeing a lot of guys out there trying to learn how to uprock and to burn, and then again dollar jams, and I seen old school guys coming in. I'm like, oh shit, Ralph is out there. And then, you know, Ralph knows his history, and even, of course, I mean, you see him on YouTube, like he did a lot of interviews with like a lot of big hitters, and you know, even though if I liked them or not, but he was talking to them, I was like, oh shit, he found what this guy. Oh, he found this dude. Oh, I haven't seen this dude. Oh, he's gonna be in the Dollar Jam. You know, even though if I had beef with them, you know,
You're just happy to see.
Yeah, I was like, oh
shit,
here. Look, you still alive? You still here? You know, I danced in the park with a dynamic spinner, Jaime, and me and Jaime had big beef when the uprock was out there, and I saw him in the park, and I was like, is this guy like still the same? You know, I said, yo, Jaime, what up, man? He was like, oh shit, Daddy boy. You know, he gave me love, and I was like, oh shit. And we even danced in the park together.
Yeah.
So that was what's up, man.
Yeah.
Me and him was up rocking together, you know, because that was a flashback right there and then. Yeah, you know, and for me and him, especially him, that we got into a fight, and then to see us up rocking and dancing, that was a good thing.
Oh, love.
So when I started seeing all those things, and then I started getting on YouTube again, and then I only have Facebook sometimes, and I started getting on Facebook, and then I just started seeing these uprock guys and these Chinese guys in Japan, and like, oh shit, what the hell's going on here? So, you know, like I said,
Did you feel a way about it? Was you looking at it like?
I see like this. I want to thank Ralph for bringing it out there, because without Ralph, this wouldn't have been happening right now.
Yeah, of course.
For all the time and the effort. So you know, my hat goes off to him, and I always told him that already. I says, you know what, bro, you did something that I least suspect that would ever happen.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird. I mean, it would have been better if it was 25 years, because I'll be more into it because of the dancing. You know, but being that we all got to that age now, shit is hurting, and
yeah, exactly.
You
it's
know,
a different experience.
Yeah, you know, things are, you know, you don't got that stamina in you anymore.
You go in at nighttime, you wake up, it's like, damn.
Yeah, you know. But I mean, the fact remains is, if you was doing it as long as I have, it's never gonna go away.
Yeah.
Like, it's never gonna go away. I don't. I wake up, my back hurting me or whatever. If I hear a song, if I'm listening to TV, I'll start dancing, and I'm like, wasn't your back just hurting you? Like, what is that? But that's that music. That's that music in you. So, like I said, Ralph, I take my hat off to him, because he made this happen. He made it, and I want, like I said, I want to repeat this again. Ralph wasn't paying me. There was people out there saying that he was paying me to back him up, and to. I told Ralph, do it, and I got your back and everything. But, you know, he never gave me a penny. Like, I never asked him for anything. You know, and that's what's good about it. that we have that understanding. It's not about the money. It's about putting it out there and you guys learning the history and you guys learning how to do jerks. You know, you need to come to New York and really find out what's going on here. You know, now that like guys like me are still around and still jerking and teaching people, I teach people, I don't even charge them. They come to me, yo, Danny, I don't want to learn. No problem, meet me in the park and I'll teach you. And that's what if it's going to go for one person and he's going to learn it and he's going to bring it out there to somebody else, that's good for me. I'm happy with that. I'm not looking for no movie. I'm not looking for no money or nothing. Just having people saying my name, and I'm happy with that. People saying that, oh, I danced with him. I go online on Facebook, and there's people that want to be my friend from all over the world. It's weird because I was like, huh? If you want to be my friend, and then they'll show me, I'll be like, who are you? And then they'll send me a video of them dancing. I'm like, oh, that's cool. They want to uprock, okay, boom. And I take you as a friend. You know, I got so many friends now I didn't have before on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know, with the
game,
uprock thing,
Everyone
you know.
I knew who you were. You don't know who I am, but I know
Yeah.
who you are. I'm coming up to you, I'm like, Danny boy, right? You're like, you know.
Yeah, like, who are you?
But because those videos went throughout the world saw you. You didn't even know. You probably in your house, in your crib. You just on the block. You do what you do. Meanwhile, that video is
Ralph
going
told
around the world.
Ralph told me, he goes, yo, a lot of people know you. I says, what do you mean a lot of people know me? He goes, your name is out there.
Yeah, definitely.
Your name is out there. A lot of people want to know who you are and what it's about. So I'm glad this video is being done because this is the way it should be done and said. I'm not stepping on anybody's toes. I'm not degrading anybody. I'm happy if one guy learns the uprock the right way. Basically, he's getting it the right way. Like I said, you guys need to come to New York from wherever you are and come to one of us old school guys and we're going to teach you how to do it. Because there's a guy out there now from Mexico. It's called Mexican Rocker. He wants me to go to Mexico and to do a schooling out there to teach. This is recently now, which I'm thinking about it. And he showed me a video. He's not bad. He's not a bad dude. So if I can do that, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
You know, or if I told him if he comes down here, I got him.
Yeah.
He got a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? And I'll teach him. I'll give him a couple of lessons and let him go back over there because he wants to take over people in Mexico for the uprocking, which I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
If I can't do it, I don't mind giving the knowledge and teach you how to do it or teach whoever. It doesn't bother me at all. But I know deep in my heart, you can never beat me. And I'd say,
be you.
Be me or beat me. I can say that right now. Like, because nobody has. So it's like Mike Tyson, like he was beating everybody. He had that fever like nobody. That's how I feel. Because even today, right now, nobody hasn't challenged me. Nobody hasn't went against me. I'm the one that's challenging people, and they're not even answering me. I swear they're not even answering me. And I'll tell you who I went to. I was going, what's his name? Mr. Wiggles? That's his name, Mr. Wiggles? Yeah. I went for him because he had this little crowd. Didn't want to dance against me in Miami. I went to Miami to do a show out there with Ralph. No. Even now, I'll be texting, yo, don't want to dance against me. Papo 774, I'll give him another rematch any day. Any day. I know. I saw him dancing. He ain't got it like he used to. He's not an uprocker. Stick to your freestyle. You know?
Yeah.
And whoever else wants to come and get me, I'll go after them. And as long as I'm alive and I can still do it, I'm going to still keep doing it. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm going to still keep doing it. The day I say I retire, I'm lying.
You heard it. Danny Boy's out here. He's still doing his thing. He wants to teach, and he wants to battle. We're going to see it in the future, I hope. And I hope all love, too, not nothing negative. In closing this, do you feel with everything Dynasty has done, with everything you guys brought to the table, has Brooklyn with the jerk, do you feel that Brooklyn, more so Dynasty, but more so Brooklyn, do you feel gets the respect?
Oh, 100%. Everybody knows that the jerk came from Bushwick. No matter what group you was in Bushwick, if you was doing the jerk, It's good. You're known. Not everybody in Bushwick was jerking. Let me make this clear to you guys, man. That's a lot of people don't understand. There was a lot of groups in Bushwick. I think Ralph Casanova has a list of, I'm not too sure, but I danced against a lot of them. And a lot of them was not jerking. You know, you have to understand, Dynasty was jerking. We was out there jerking. Not doing 1-2 step. Touch a rock, 1-2 step. Maybe a jerk here and there, maybe cause. Another one I gotta give props to is Duz. Duz from Touch a Rock. He was really, really good. I was impressed with him back in the days. He was good, man. And I always respect him because of that. The jerking, the dancing. So I want to give him his props because nobody doesn't give Duz his props, man. And Buzz and Cuz, like I got respect for all of them. Maybe that's why we never danced against each other because we all know that we was good and we all had different styles.
Yeah.
But we never danced. It never got to that point, which I'm so upset because that's when everything died down when we were supposed to go against them or they were supposed to go against us. And it never happened. But I wish it would have happened because I would have had more history behind Touch a Rock.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to Buzz and Cuz. I know you guys doing your own thing. Y'all know my number. Just hit me up.
Word.
I got nothing bad to say about them guys.
Word.
Nothing.
In closing, first of all, I want to thank you for doing this interview.
No doubt.
Like I said, you
long
were
time coming.
Yeah, long time coming. How can people get in contact with you if they want to learn more about you, learn more about your history, or they want to
I'm on Facebook sometimes.
Okay.
I'm not a Facebook person, but you can always hit me up on Facebook, or
and
you can.
And your name is Danny Boy on Facebook.
Danny Boy on Facebook, or you can email me, Danny Boy Dynasty Gmail.
Danny Boy Dynasty Gmail. I'll put that at the bottom of the screen for everyone. Closing off, is there anything you want to say to the rest of the world?
I appreciate this interview. If anybody that knows me personally, they know that I'm the one that doesn't talk as much. I'm more an action person. I guess me doing this interview made me grow more and to express my feelings and what's going on with the Uprock. But on another note, if you guys really, really want to learn, I'm here to teach you as long as I can. The right way. The way it's supposed to be done. The way I was taught. The way I learned on my own. If you want to learn that way, come to New York and find out.
You heard it right there, yo. Vitamin the Governor, yo. Check out the page, Vitamin Vision TV, on Facebook and on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Go in the comment section. Show some love. This is very important. Like I said, these guys are legends. These guys laid the foundation for what we do today. So when we learn about them, it's like learning about ourselves. So shout out to everyone around the world. Right now, you know, as much as we are in our cribs and as much as everyone's doing stuff, the world is a very challenging place. There's a lot of people dealing with a lot of things out there, whether it's poverty, violence, all different types of stuff. So if you're around the world and this information is helping you, or this dance is helping you, or the tutorials, or any of the interviews by the OGs is helping you, let it be known. Just reach out to us and let us know how it's impacting you. Once again, I would like to shout out to all the rockers worldwide. Keep doing what y'all doing out there. You know, we're going to keep doing what we do over here. And like Danny Boy said, come to New York City. I know it's not easy for everyone out there, but if you have the chance, come to New York City. Because while these guys are still alive, able-bodied, healthy, to spread their information, to spread their love, they will.
That's right.
So once again, one love, shout out, peace out. Vitamin Vision TV, Vitamin the Governor, Danny Boy, we out.